with the right lower leg injury for Syracuse. As you get a look at the
defense, help you out a little bit, much like in the Duke game. Get some runouts when you're in the half court. Move that thing.
And here's White. Late in the shot clock, gives it up. Hits Council on the pole. And a rebound comes down for Syracuse yesterday. So much balance. 6 in double figures in that loss to Houston. And this guy had 10 of them from 3. Back door, getting a hand on it was George. Out of bounds, it will stay with % from downtown last year at Oregon State for that young man. Up top! And a good hello from Florida.
Up and put it in the vicinity, and he's going to go get it.
Bill Self praising him after the game yesterday, but he's not going to. Shot fake, Tiller. White blocks.
They're on the defensive end, making a play as a help defender.
Got to put it up. A foul. Count it. Bill Self talked about the evolution of his game, taking over now after Hunter Dick.
You learn from the freshman year, and you stick around. You go through some adversity, and you're better off for it. Good for him.
He almost blocked that shot. Kings gets it back. Kyle, good skip pass. George with 3 on the shot clock gets fouled.
But the scary thing I think for Syracuse is that some of these guys, the form is a little bit funky. It could be a little bit of a mechanic problem.
Up top, Starling, the captain and the leader for Syracuse. Sneaking in there, tandem for Bill Self. But here Badunga turns it over. Kings with a steal. And that's going to be goaltending. Our second chance points the story. They have 8, Syracuse none.
That's been a problem for Syracuse all season long. They're going to have to close out of the defensive glass. They're a little bit with an ankle injury, but 7 of his last 13 from 3 coming in.
Tiller, and he does get a. Trey White wanted it back instead. Badunga, 17-footer, pure.
Showing off the ring. A lot of empty side pick and roll where Badunga has a lot of opportunity just in space. And
already 9 points. Make it 10. The Bill.
Yeah, we were raving about Florida, but defense was on full display. It's a real luxury for Coach Self, guys.
But I will say it, in watching that game yesterday, Kansas moved the set defense of the Jayhawks.
Sadiq White, such a quick jumper.
Right hand, even though he's a left.
Next whistle. White. Blocked. He's got 11 of the 16. As White for the orange.
Look at how aggressive Sadiq White is, getting out on that hedge and impacting the ball handler.
But still, Marco Jackson.
That's where he's cooled off. Over the first 3 games, shot 44% from 3, and he's now 1 of his last 10 from downtown.
But Kansas is feeling. Starling lobs it. Goes over the.
Bigs last year with a Mara, but he really didn't play at all.
Now just 10 minutes a game for the Bruins.
Then you watch him against Houston.
J.J. Starling, and he gets fouled. He'll have to be said, enjoy it. Bill Self, couple of national titles. His team at the end of the shot clock here with Council. Away from the basket. Good. How did he slip that through?
2-on-1, got numbers.
Lob, Rosario. He didn't do it. Starling crosses over, leaves it short.
Fortunate for us because both players are so terrific.
For Kansas, they've got a big game December 2nd against UConn.
Right idea right there, but just the contest from Tiller right there. He did his job. Don't foul and make them score over the top of you.
White in the corner, knocking it down.
That's a game.
And he was tremendous against Duke, 22-9. Good pass. Kyle finding Sadiq White.
Here's Syracuse just kind of playing off, they're roving off him. And George going to be an all-time health guy.
McDowell absorbs the contact. Jayhawks matching their largest lead. High arcing.
Go in right there.
You don't like that shot from Sadiq White. Tiller turns, bounces, lost it on the second.
Been able to do that.
Nathan George. Betsy has been ice cold so far.
I think he needs to take that 3. He'll catch it and shoot it though. Gotta get it up.
He does. He got it.
There you go.
Now they're going to for 3 Houston in overtime. Melvin Council got right by Anthony, but couldn't complete it.
There to average 44 points in the paint on the year, and they only have 10 tonight. Now this could change here. That's a physical drive. Nathan George, talk about Syracuse, their offense. It's a lot of pick and roll. It's a lot of isolation.
Anthony blocked. Who else? It's
Praise to your teammates.
Badunga just salivating, waiting.
Oh, so it's William Kyle.
Golly, these guys can jump. Tiller, though, with a hook. Down inside Badunga, there's the double.
Oh, boy, he's got the, the cut. Tiller, that big-to-big pass, terrific.
Let's see if they do. Yeah, there it is. So that's the 5th. They can still foul once more. He reaches in, no whistle. Council, final seconds, fading. That will not go. Facilitator. Into the lane, shot fake twice. Able to draw the foul. He doesn't get the bucket.
Bonaventure, so not a great shooter. Did a good job of getting away, though, and finding some space. Just couldn't knock it down.
Leaving it short. White was fading away. Trey White drives it on Sadiq White. White on White, and he puts it up and in.
Boy, the patience. There's the Sadiq White.
It was a good shot blocker. You got to be careful. Lob, there's Kyle.
Well, Kyle, you just throw that thing up there. Even
outlet, McDowell, 1v1, Euro step, and a foul on George. That's his 3rd.
George takes
10 years ago.
The sacrifice of sitting. Not quite as much of a sacrifice anymore.
Different time. Kings top of the arc.
Some of the shot selection for Syracuse here. Now, William Kyle is going to make up for it because he's...
A whistle inside. Kansas is led by as many as 13. Syracuse has whittled it to 6. And now it's 9. He's got 8.
Good help there by Badunga. He's just waiting there. Starling likes to turn that ball screen down, and Badunga cleaned it up.
And Betsy.
This is going left jump hook. Oh, he might have hooked him. Yeah,
yes, he did. Almost 25 minutes, the Orange, without a turnover. If it happens here, we'll blame Robbie Hummel. It does not, but a miss at the freshman star still hasn't scored. Melo's son going to work here. Leaning. Got it back. There is his first bucket. Syracuse. That number retired in 2013. And he gets the free throw.
Kansas has numbers 5 on 4.
Yeah, he is hurt. Slow to get back. They can't score.
Able to do it.
Was it like a Halloween Batman mask?
It ended up being Paul Davis's mask. They got numbers again.
And he's going to run. Council. Euro step. Nice.
That's what Melvin Council needs to do there. Don't settle. Ball needs to move for Syracuse. There's a lot of dribbling. Now, Kyan Anthony makes something happen. Maybe not.
In a few minutes. Yep.
Well, he's been much more aggressive here in the second half.
Jackson lost it. Oh, they're going to say a win. Jackson to Council. Council to the bottom of the net.
You're like, man, of course that goes down there.
Starling on the angle. He'll have 2 at the stripe when we get back. He does get the second. The other thing,
well, and when you get 5 venues, it's a fantastic league. Good roll.
Tiller, yes, and the foul. Tiller blocked at the end.
Got a little bit of a...
At the line, shooting 2 shots.
White with a good stroke. Yeah, he's matched up with McDowell inside there.
They got to throw it inside.
I don't think they realize it.
Or guards don't like to do that.
Well, Hummel just clean up the... Nathan George now. Bounce pass, White. But Duke.
Pretty good defense by Syracuse to pack that paint.
Now into the shot clock. Council.
I think that with Badunga, they have a mismatch, but they really haven't been able to show it. And yesterday, Notre Dame couldn't, and today, Syracuse hasn't either.
That is a big.
And it's even better.
Betsy off the shot fake, right at Badunga.
Could be a three for McDowell. He's made a couple here in Vegas.
Kansas hasn't scored in over 4 minutes, and we have a 2. Kansas needs a bucket in the worst way. They don't get it there. Badunga, yes! Trey White on the angle, leans, count it, and the foul.
But the fourth time's a charm.
Hits the free throw. Yeah, he committed to Kansas.
At the target center. And it was on mid-range pull-ups and some free throws at the rim, and I didn't play.
You knew I was going to ask.
None of them were on me. I got a front row seat 46, and it is a little bit contagious. And Nathan George is on the high end at 62.
Here in Vegas, still to be determined. Council turns the corner. 13-point.
Kyle's inside. I would argue, though, if you want the ball, you better dominate your matchup. Like, you better make those guards.
Council directing traffic. Council into the paint, leaning. Trying to tap it back.
A team that went to the national title game. I got to see it up close and personal. We lost to them in the second round.
Kings battling inside. The bucket is good.
Wow.
I thought they were going to eat some more clock.
Bill Self does not like that shot.
He put both of his hands on his head.
I mean, you just shouldn't take that. But just from what Syracuse has been and from knowing what Syracuse was at their height.
What do you think we have learned from Kansas so far here in Vegas?
I love the way that
Trey White up ahead.
Trey White was like, oh my goodness.
Rosario. And they won't get it off. It's an 11-point win for Kansas. Look at